Narrated by Abu Bakr. The Prophet peace be upon him said, time has taken its original shape which it had when Allah created the heavens and the earth. The year is of 12 months, 4 of which are sacred, and out of these 4 3 are in succession, means Dhul Qa'dah, Dhul Hijjah and Al-Muharram, and the 4th is Rajab which is named after the Madar tribe, between the month of Jamada, Athania, and Shaban. Then the Prophet peace be upon him asked, which is this month? We said, Allah and his apostle know better. On that the Prophet peace be upon him kept quiet so long that we thought that he might name it with another name. Then the Prophet peace be upon him said, isn't it the month of Dhul Hijjah? We replied, yes. Then he said, which town is this? We replied, Allah and his apostle know better. On that he kept quiet so long that we thought that he might name it with another name. Then he said, isn't it the town of Mecca? We replied, yes. Then he said, which day is today? We replied, Allah and his apostle know better. He kept quiet so long that we thought that he might name it with another name. Then he said, isn't it the day of an-Nahr, means sacrifice? We replied, yes. He said, so your blood, your properties. The sub-narrator Muhammad said, I think the Prophet peace be upon him also said, and your honor are sacred to one another like the sanctity of this day of yours, in this city of yours, in this month of yours, and surely, you will meet your Lord, and he will ask you about your deeds. Beware. Do not become infidels after me, cutting the throats of one another. It is incumbent on those who are present to convey this message of mine to those who are absent. Maybe that some of those to whom it will be conveyed will understand it better than those who have actually heard it. The sub-narrator, Muhammad, on remembering that narration, used to say, Muhammad spoke the truth. He, means Prophet then added twice, no doubt. Haven't I conveyed Allah's message to you? Narrated by Tariq bin Shihab. Some Jews said, had this verse been revealed to us, we would have taken that day as Eid, festival. Umar said, what verse? They said, this day I have perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you and have chosen for you Islam as your religion. Surah 5 verse 3, Umar said, I know the place where it was revealed. It was revealed while Allah's Messenger peace be upon him was staying at Arafat. Narrated by Aisha. We set out with Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, and some of us assumed the ihram for Umrah, some assumed it for Hajj, and some assumed it for both Hajj and Umrah. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him assumed the ihram for Hajj. So those who had assumed the ihram for Hajj or for both Hajj and Umrah, did not finish their ihram till the day of an-Nahr, means slaughter of sacrifices. Malik also narrated as above, saying, we set out, with Allah's Messenger peace be upon him in Hajjatul Wada. Narrated by Sa'd. The Prophet peace be upon him visited me during Hajjatul Wada while I was suffering from a disease which brought me to the verge of death. I said, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him. My ailment has reached such a bad state as you see, and I have much wealth, but I have no one to inherit from me except my only daughter. Shall I give 2/3 of my property as alms, in charity? The Prophet peace be upon him said, no. I said, shall I give half of my property as alms? He said, no. I said, shall I give 1/3 of it? He replied, 1/3, and even 1/3 is too much. It is better for you to leave your inheritors wealthy rather than to leave them poor, begging people, for their sustenance, and whatever you spend for Allah's sake, you will get reward for it even for the morsel of food which you put in your wife's mouth. I said, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him. Should I remain in Mecca behind my companions, who are going with you to Medina? The Prophet peace be upon him said, if you remain behind, any good deed which you will do for Allah's sake, will upgrade and elevate you. Maybe you will live longer so that some people may benefit by you and some other, means infidels may get harmed by you. The Prophet peace be upon him then added, O Allah, complete the migration of my companions and do not turn them on their heels. But the poor Sa'd bin Khawla, not the above-mentioned Sa'd, died in Mecca. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him pitied Sa'd for he died in Mecca. Narrated by Ibn Umar. The Prophet peace be upon him got his head shaved during Hajjatul Wada.